I know your path is kind of you came up through the tech schools, right? You kind of did it that way, went to school, and you came to the dealership. Do you think that that's helped you as far as the path you took, or was there a different path maybe you kind of regret not taking?
Um, well, the only part you regret about school is paying for it, but uh,
Right.
I do really do feel that going to tech school put me out ahead of some of the other techs that comparably have come into the
Sure.
shop and left. Just because I had an understanding of some of the systems that somebody who comes in here and just learns to change oil might not necessarily know yet. I got a better grasp for sure of a few things, module communications and stuff.
Right.
I'm really into the electrical side of stuff, but doing that and in tech school you get to tear down engines and transmissions and um, really was a huge benefit for me, and I'm every penny that I paid was worth it, honestly.
Yeah, I actually remember one of the first jobs we ever gave you was a Lincoln, and the horn or the trunk wouldn't open with the trunk release. It was electronic trunk release, and it wouldn't open. And I gave it to whatever tech you were working with at the time, and I said, "You think he can handle this?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." So I thought, well, it's going to be a latch or something weird like that. And you came back and you said, "No, it needs a certain module." And I was like, "This kid's crazy. It doesn't need a module. It just needs a trunk release." And nope. The tech you were working with at the time came back and said, "I ran it through the diagnostic. The kid's right. It needs a module." Backing up what you said, right? The formal training you had in electronics probably has served you really, really well. And I underestimated you even going, wow, there's no way.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of the stuff that
Sure did.
you do here, you can always go back to workshop manuals or other
Right.
texts and find the information that you need. There's always something you can do to figure out pretty much any issue you got going on.
Bouncing off of that too, I feel like for me, we had a really good high school where we kind of learned it the first time around through high school, then went to technical school. Me, it was diesel orientated, but still learning it. So kind of number two, going through it again in college, and then now being a Ford tech, going through it online, going through the tests, doing the online thing, and then they actually send you to the course to actually go and do it again. So really, I think I look back, I've actually done electrical 4 times,
Right.
and on top of what I do all day. I mean, talk about pounding it in the head.
Oh, that
But
yeah,
I feel like that's maybe why you and me are pretty good at it
I
because
did
we've done it.
do. My high school did offer automotive classes and stuff too, so I guess that is kind of where I got my start learning
Yep.
about it, just basic small engine stuff, and pretty much go on from there.
So we do get some of the techs that come in here and they don't want to put the time in necessarily to go to
Right.
tech school, and it's like you
It
learn
can
so
be
much. Yeah,
beneficial,
you
not
got to
necessarily always, but it is.
exactly. You got to take from it.